Welcome everyone. Today's video is going to be a little bit shorter than the typical videos Wozard and I put out on this channel. That being said, I'm actually very excited for this video because I think it is a perfect showcase of everything that Wozard and I mean when we talk about tactics versus strategy. So let's jump into it. On the screen right now is a game I am currently playing against Mago3718. I have just taken my turn. Now, recall that Wozard and I in an earlier video have talked about why tactics is more important than strategy. So again, just to refresh, tactics is the specific movements and attacks of your phobies to get kills or to attack the heart and kill the heart. Strategy, on the other hand, is your longer term strategic goals. It is what phobies are you summoning that are going to be good into the other person's phobies. So in the example in front of us, I have just made my turn, and I think I am doing strategically very well in this game. And why do I say that? Well, let's go through it. My opponent has summoned a Noxious. Noxious does a lot of poison, and I have two phobies that counter that poison. So I have Clinico over here, and I have Cupcake over here. Cupcake in particular is amazing, so anytime Noxious goes in to try and dive something, my Cupcake can heal, buff, and we can kill that Noxious back. Secondly, my opponent is running a Rambolina and a Finnegan. Both of those are pushers. I've got my Octo Buddy out to goop up the Abyss tiles and make it hard to push things into the abysses. Thirdly, I am running a Subnoxious, which again, if you don't know what that is a very similar to Noxious. It does a AoE poison ability. And if we look, my opponent has already used their Muffin Top. So next time I poison something, they won't be able to heal it. And finally, I feel like I'm doing very well strategically because all of my phobies are very, very good at diving. And in this case, for example, I'm threatening to kill the Puff, I'm threatening to kill the Rambolina, I'm threatening to kill the Ray Charles and the Finnegan, all with various different dives. So for these reasons, I feel like I am actually doing quite well strategically. However, I missed a tactic that Mago has here, which wins the game on the spot. So if you would like to try and solve it, the interactions work the exact same at level 1. You can assume every phobie has its ability up, and I'll click through them right now. So Puff has its line attack up, Gonzo has its buff up, Noxious has its poison AoE ability available, Rambolina has its AoE push available, Finnegan has its single target push available. I'll click through my own phobies as well. They're all available, and also you can see their HP values here. So if you would like to solve it now without a hint, please pause the video now and comment your solution. If you would like a hint, here is what I will tell you. You can kill the Subnoxious on this turn. So pause the video now, comment your solutions, and I will reveal the answer now. So let's play the replay and see what Mago did. So they start with some heavy chip damage from the Ray Charles, and then they buff this Puff. Now this is very important because this allows either Rambolina or Finnegan, their choice, to push that Subnoxious into that line. Now that Puff dealt a full buffed line attack damage into the Subnoxious. Not only that, but they also get to use the AoE poison ability from their Noxious to kill my Snowball. So as you can see here, this is just completely game winning. I lost 11 keys. I basically have no trade back. I would have to use Cupcake and keep Octo Buddy where it is. I've just completely lost the game at this point. So to put it all together, we can see that even though I was doing very well strategically, I lost the game because of one tactic. And this is true of all levels. You can be winning strategically, but one tactic can be the difference between a win or a loss, which is why Wozard and I talk about why tactics are so much more important to learn and to focus on and to get better at than strategy. Finally, what if I had seen this? So what would I do differently? And this is the final piece of the puzzle. Let's say we can go back and I can go back in hindsight and see that Subnoctus might die here. What should I do instead? And the difference is actually, it's very simple. It's instead of putting Snowball here, where I had just summoned it, I can put Snowball here. This means that Puff can't move here and get that line attack. Not only that, I do have to watch out for some Rambolina shenanigans where Rambolina could maybe go here or here and shove that Snowball into the abyss. But in both of those cases, I actually get the Rambolina back, and it's really okay. Plus, I still get to keep all of my threats for the diving. Snowball here can still reach and damage the Puff there, the Rambolina here, the Ray Chargels, and the Finnegan. So you can see all it would have taken for me to maintain my advantage is spotting the tactic before it happened and adjusting my position ever so slightly so that the tactic isn't there anymore. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Wozard and I really do enjoy making these educational style videos, and we'd love to keep at it. If you haven't seen the tactics versus strategy video that we made a few weeks ago, I would really recommend watching that, because we talk about more in depth what tactics means, what strategy means, and really what it means how to get better at tactics, like really how do you implement that. So I will link that in the description. I'll probably put in a card here if I can figure out how to do that. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.